All right, let's go.
Go ahead, man. Start.
What are we talking about?
The love one.
The love one?
Yeah.
How I think I love you means nothing?
Nothing at all.
Well, no, I don't think it means nothing at all. But so when you leave your house, right? Or when you get off the phone, do you tell your significant other you love them?
Not all the time.
Why?
Not all the time, but sometimes it's just a quick call. But every
Okay.
morning, like my wife leaves before I do to
Okay.
work, I tell her I love her all the time.
Why?
Because you never know. It could be the last time, and you want those to be,
Okay.
you want to make sure that they know that you love them.
Okay. Do you think if you didn't tell her for 3 days that you love her, do you think she still believes that you love her?
If I didn't tell her, she would still believe, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't
that's
have
my
to tell
thing.
her.
Well,
Is that your point?
No, you don't. Well, for certain people, I guess they need that reassurance.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the word "I love you" has become so used that it literally means nothing anymore. If you think about it,
It's just unappreciated. I guess.
it's an unappreciated word, because think about the first time for you or for whoever, the first time you told your girl "I love you."
I was like a month in.
You're like, "Damn, girl, I love you."
Damn, girl, I love
I was
you.
like, hey, girl, it's been a month, but I love
Hey,
you.
I was negative 2 days, so you
Yeah. So he was way behind. I think for me it was like 4 months.
But right, 4 months. Okay,
Yeah.
so but right, you remember you exactly remember when you said "I love you,"
Yeah.
right? You said, when was the last time? And you said this morning, but when was the last time you said "I love you" and actually said, I meant it like the first time you said "I love you"?
The when I left the house today.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Wow. So here's the thing. Every time I tell my girl I love you, I agree with you in a sense. I tell her I love her. I 100% genuinely mean I love you. But I think about that and say, you know what? The word I love you is when you hang up the phone, if you say I love you and she doesn't say it back, are you going to feel some type of way? Or vice versa. If she says it and you don't say, are you going to feel some type? Is she going to feel some type of way?
I think it just depends. If I want to be petty, then yeah.
Is that pettiness though?
I mean, like, because it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't love you.
Exactly. But should you always, is it something that needs to be said? Because when was the last time you said, I miss you?
I texted her.
Actually, yeah, my wife texts me, I miss you all the time.
How often?
Me
Yesterday.
Okay, before that.
I don't know, maybe a couple weeks.
Perfect.
Maybe, if
Okay,
that.
so that's my thing. A couple of weeks, and it doesn't mean that she doesn't miss you daily, but it's an actual feeling that she brings in that's like, fuck, I miss him, and I want to genuinely tell him that I miss him. I'm not saying that you generally don't tell your woman or my wife, or even my wife, I generally don't tell her I love her, but it becomes an expectation in your relationship that I need to say I love you.
Yeah,
And it becomes the meaning behind it is so behind it
It's diminished.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it to you if you see it in that sense, but it shouldn't lose the value even when you first said it. That emotion carries through the entirety of the relationship, because it's not like I see it as somebody's love language. So if that makes my wife feel comfortable, then I'm gonna do it, or vice versa. If she knows that her saying it to me when I leave the house like makes me feel better, then I would appreciate it. It's not so much as an expectation, but like almost like a common courtesy between each other.
So when you say like I'm leaving the house, I love you. If you don't say it back, that's an issue. That becomes an issue.
Oh, yeah, your girl. I think anybody's girl would do
But
that, right?
why? Because she knows you love her.
Yeah.
But why is that an issue?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like a love language, because certain people are going to react to like either like some people can go without saying I love you and just get a kiss and leave the house,
Right. Which, hey, kids, here it is. I'm not doubting that they don't love me, but I
Yeah.
think the word I love you is so like what you just say.
it's diminished.
It's diminished. It's
The value behind it diminished.
diminished. How do you spell that? No.
It's fucking
Hey, use it in a sentence.
Yeah, can you use that in a sentence, please?
fuck off.
¿Cómo se dice en español? No, but yeah, it's a diminished word. It's so overused, over the top that
You know what?
Hey, you know what? Fuck, can you get me a Coke? Yeah, thanks, babe. I love you. Like what?
But I think it just depends how often you use it. Because me personally, I only say I love you to certain people. Like really, people I truly love. Like mom, sis, my wife.
Yeah.
I would say that's it.
Okay, but Okay, so that's a perfect thing. Mom, how often do you tell mom I love you?
Every time I talk to her on
And
the phone.
how often is that?
On the phone?
Yeah, is it every day?
No, not every day.
Okay. Sorry, mom. Sorry, mom.
Maybe. I don't know.
Mama, you know I
Once
love
every
you.
other week. I don't
Okay.
know.
But okay, so that gives me a perfect example. It also could consist of I miss you, mom. I love you, mom. It's an actual emotion that's sent out. When you say it on a daily fucking basis, like when I leave the house, I love you. When I get home, hi baby, love you. Or I'm gonna go to the fucking okay, babe, have fucking go really quick, be safe,
How
I love
many
you.
times a
Yeah,
day
yeah,
do
see,
you
'cause
honestly think
that's a
you
lot.
say,
Fuck, I don't know.
Okay, just ballpark.
Probably maybe 4.
Four
Okay.
times a day.
I don't know. She's gonna call me a fucking liar.
I would say once a day for me.
Okay.
And that's just literally in the morning
When she's
my
gone.
wife leaves to work. We kiss.
But-
love you, babe. Love you, babe.
But you,
Have a good
what
day.
you said was because you never know. So do those words? I'm not okay. So I shouldn't say do those words generally mean something. They mean 100% what you're saying. But again, you're saying you never know. But she does know, regardless of whether you say it or not, that you love her.
No.
You're saying some
we
women
say, like-
need more reassurance or what?
No. What we're saying when he said that you never know is you never know what could happen.
No,
right?
I agree. No, I get
yeah.
that. But okay, so let's just say you didn't say I love you. Your thought process is not. It's not gonna go. No. Your thought process for that morning is not gonna go back. I could almost 99% guarantee it. Is like, fuck, I didn't fucking say I love you.
No, you're right.
You're
It
not.
doesn't. It doesn't.
It's not gonna fucking happen because regardless, fucked up, going fucking dark. If something were to happen, you never see that person again. You end up in that place where you don't want to be.
And I think that's that's a fear.
Well, yeah, but let's just say that I love you, that final I love you that you say to them in that situation is going to be the same emotion that you give them the very first day that you told them that emotion. That emotion within the thousands of I love yous that you fucking give them is not the same emotion as that first and last emotion. I'm not saying don't say I love you, but say it when you genuinely, hey, you know what, babe? I feel like fucking telling you I love you. Here's a Snickers bar and a Truly.
Hell yeah.
Here's a Snickers bar and a Truly. Bro, get your girl a Snickers bar and a fucking Truly.
And that's it.